Yo, what's everyone saying? You alright, yeah? I can't stay away from this game, not gonna lie. Literally making real decent progress. You know, I've been told to go to the next land.
Caravans to Paradise will leave here once a week for those who do not wish to stay.
I know it comes up there.
You've done enough. Who's next? Anyone? Please, just go.
You know, swamps are always more colorful than I imagined.
I mean, I couldn't pass up the opportunity. Damn, son. thought I heard shiny light. Let's see that. Set up camp! Woo.
Envoy, it's clear that no matter what happened, these people couldn't stay in Fior. Just not sure you did the right thing. These people won't survive long in a place like Thirdborn. I suppose that's true. Still think they'll need help. At least they can do their animancy out there. I assume that's some comfort to them. Right, changing the subject.
Wait,
Thanks for talking.
wait. Oh, you still have some more though.
Envoy? Gods, I can't believe what's happening around here. Fior has been destroyed. Just like that. Leaving home behind is one thing. Losing it forever is another. I couldn't imagine. Giada has taken some hits lately, and she's still here. I guess there's something to take away from that. Right, changing the subject?
Changing the subject.
Not before I've done some reading.
We should talk. Fior Mesiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I'd lost them all over again. What if I'm tired of being strong? I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. I can't blame you for growing up with a head full of Adiran propaganda. But it's time to form your own opinions. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? I wish I could. But that legacy is a debt I can never pay off. My parents died pursuing a better future for Animancers. I can't let their sacrifice be for nothing. And right now, that's all it is. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets Animancers, and everyone gets along. For once. We should try to harness that goodwill, or replicate it like an energy source. On the other hand, maybe not. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. In that case, let's go out there and make a good first impression. If you need anything, you know where to find me. If I must.
Oh, 100 money. Everything is after it. They're all in the file. Why is he going to be doing like that? Yeah, okay.
I can't believe it. Nice.
Hey, about earlier. Sorry for going off like that. I haven't had much of a crew lately, and it's been easy to follow your lead. Seeing the choices you've made has put me at ease. Maybe a little too much. First time for everything, huh? Not a whole lot, and playing around with essence, poking at souls, trying to move them out. Despite what we've been able to learn.
Animancy is many things to many people. A tool,
Still, I'm happy to leave those pursuits to...
Exactly. Other people. People who are a safe distance away. No offense.
You have your point of view, and I have mine.
True, but at what cost? There's a reason Animancy's failures are more famous than its successes. For every
Animancers are always called upon to defend ourselves, persecuted and criticized.
I've just always felt more comfortable with things I can see and grasp. Then I guess it's better that you're the one with the connection to this strange new god. If you get up in the night, don't wander too far.
Yeah, get planted, we saying. Get planted, get planted. Chaka, get planted. What are you saying, my guy? You alright? What is it? Yeah, Wizard Harry. What? Yeah, fucking wizard.
I'd like a word.
Oh, would you
A
know?
moment of your time, if you please.
What's wrong, darling?
Errand to another.
Nothing else? Well, what have you got to say?
The Inquisitor warned me about this
Warned
rebellious
me?
temperament of yours.
Oh, yes?
So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor
Maybe.
Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash.
Swine.
No need for this to get out of hand.
No need, darling.
One might argue they brought it on themselves. Believe
Hey,
it or
hello,
not,
man,
the
then, brother.
Steel Garrote owe you an apology on
Hey.
behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Yes, yeah.
Bring us her severed head and I'll
You
consider
still got
it.
me on social?
That temperament of yours is
My
exactly the
number?
problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight. Doesn't it? One way or another, Fuel Messiverno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messiverno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really.
Sadly.
Honorable folk to the last. Ludwig told me to open a path for you by any means necessary, and that's exactly what I did.
Wow.
When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give
That's
this letter
deep.
to Tamati. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
Let's try some rainbow. Yeah, what are these ones? I don't know what I thought it was. It's not what I thought it was.
You know, there's a depraved part of me that was hoping you'd make this interesting.
Let's make this a battle to remember.
Sorry it'll be over so quickly then.
Oh, is that you little sneaky bastard? Boom, 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 boom. Oh no, he teabagged you! No! You're a wizard, how are you? Burn, baby, burn.
I'm coming for Ludwig next.
Amen to that. don't know. Yeah, definitely give me a shout, right?
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. You're not the one who should be apologizing. I will not forget Fiorme Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwine will try something similar in Thirdborn? That's good to hear. We'll find allies in Shatterscarp, if it's anything like I remember. Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. Fair enough.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Right. The garden. Sure.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth, or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing. Good thinking. We don't want to push the limits of your spiritual endurance.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise. Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fior Messiverno. I just wanted you to know. No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Sleep well. We've got a long road ahead.
Sleep well. Yeah, not gonna lie. I'm bare high. I want some food and maybe a nap. So, love you, boy.